This is Hobby Shop Ron. Now Ron has literally become my best friend in the non-family over 80 category over the last couple years because we've done some deals with him, spending thousands of dollars on multiple occasions buying the old inventory from his hobby shop that was in business for over 50 years. He's become a super special part of my life. We talk on the phone just about every month, just catching up. He's really truly become special to me, and he's someone who I greatly cherish and value his insight. So we've seen Ron many times, and every time we went to see him, we drove a couple hours to his house and to his barns and his storage. But today, he is doing me the honor, and guys, it is truly an honor to have a legend come to my game barn. He's bringing us a load of stuff, but secretly, I'm also hoping that he'll kind of critique my game barn and my business and see if he has any advice or sage wisdom for me and the crew as well.
Uh-oh. Ron! Hey! You came to see me. I'm prepared for it this time. See if we can get him.
How you doing? You got me.
I'm Dave.
There's Dave.
I'm Matt.
Matt. Skylar, right?
Skylar, yeah.
I'm not. Yeah, I watched your video last night.
All right, Dave, load all this crap up here.
No. You want all this?
Probably
Gonna take it to convention?
Ron, if you were to guess, how much do you think this is worth?
Just a box and a manual, no game.
175.
175?
800 to 1,000, I would
Wow.
say. Yeah.
I never heard of the game. That's
Yeah.
That's not
Like, it must be a good one if you show it to
You
me.
like him the tour?
Yeah.
You should have been to my store. That you guys would have really been.
I wish I could have been to your store.
Oh.
Over the years, we've heard all about Ron's legendary store, and every time we get together, he tells us a little more about his 50 years of being in business.
How big was your store again?
About 2,000 square feet. It was packed.
And you had a basement too, though, right?
That was 2,000 square feet packed.
Yeah. So upper floor and bottom floor packed.
There was like probably at least 80,000 comics down there. We had comics everywhere. Coming in by every box.
Yep. Yep.
Crazy person. This is all gaming and
So this is us, yeah. As you know, the main thing we do is the gaming stuff.
Right,
so this is the testing station.
Test everything comes in.
Pretty much.
You gotta run the games, you gotta run all the way through.
Yeah, all the well, no, not games. We don't specifically test.
We need a team of 100.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
to beat them all.
I mean, because they'll think, you know, if you ship them out, they'll say, well, this didn't work.
It's like 99% of them that work as long as they pass the disc looks good or cartridge looks good and it's been clean. So
Yeah. Because I used to get used games in all the time.
yeah.
I had one of the most used games in the whole state, I think, back then.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I believe it.
I didn't care about new games.
Yeah.
Used games where the money was at.
The retro games.
You know,
You got it. You were open until what, 2017?
2017 and then
In the shop at least.
Yeah, then
You're still doing it, but in a different way.
we're just doing shows now.
How many shows this year are you gonna do?
25. Maybe.
25 shows.
Come on, 82. Come on.
You gotta slow down a bit.
I was doing 40.
I remember when you said you're gonna slow down, you're like, yeah, it'll only be 25 this year. I'm like, what are you talking about, slow down?
No, the only reason I'm slowing, it's not slowing down. I'm picking and choosing. You know, and Dave's got to load everything and unload now. He's doing
There
that.
you go.
Yeah, this guy used to work for him when I was 14 years old.
Oh, really?
I worked in a real job for 30 years, and I retired 2.5 years ago.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like, hey, I got all the time in the world to give you a hand again. So
Wow.
That's awesome.
Get back together.
No, I said, that's it.
Wow.
You're not laying around no more. Let's go.
I love it. A huge reason I'm excited to finally have Ron come out to the barn is because if there's someone who can give us some helpful criticism on the barn, it's Ron. So as I give him a tour, I'm not only curious to hear what he thinks of our operation, but also how we can improve it. We're trying to maximize our space. I don't know if you have thoughts about...
Yeah, right. Well, I had aisles too, you know. In the
Yeah.
store, man. There
What
was
can you
never
do?
enough room.
Yeah.
You know, I had 30 showcases.
You made 2,000/4,000 square feet work pretty darn well. Your inventory was outrageous from
Well, because don't forget, I stocked trains, models, rockets,
cars, planes,
Dungeons
railroad
and Dra-
stuff, Dungeons and Dragons,
That was all
RPG.
D&D. That was all D&D.
Yeah. Is this enough space, or should I consider
No.
something else? You don't think so? Okay. Yeah. He says no.
Not for the way you're expanding. You can never
Yeah?
have enough room.
What do you think? Where do you think we're going to be in 5 years? What would you predict?
Well, the gaming thing is never going away. Getting bigger and bigger. Got to be double this size.
Double the size.
I mean, if you're going to stick with gaming,
Mm-hmm.
or are you going to do other stuff?
I mean, we're definitely honing in on on more gaming as the focus.
What if there's a downturn? What do you do?
We were thinking about doing a train business. I don't.
No. No
trades.
Kids today don't want trains. No, I had a backup plan if the gaming was down and the coins picked it up, or the comics picked it up, or the gaming, other books, D&D.
So basically, your backup plan is going deeper in other categories that are hot.
If there was a fad, I jumped on it right away.
Yeah.
Then be careful, because then you overbuy.
Yeah, true.
And then it drops.
Now, you said a while back that your store was packed floor to ceiling. What was ceiling? Like this, or like here? What are we talking?
No, it was a ceiling about that high. It was that high.
Yeah.
I built racks, and I had aisles.
How skinny were the aisles? Was it walking room at least?
Yeah, it was probably right here. Maybe 3 foot. I designed it 3 foot. I was trying to use every inch of space, but you had to get in to pull stuff out. Pull out a box of trains and stuff, and whatever they didn't steal.
Yeah.
You ever have an issue with stealing?
Oh yeah, not a lot. One day a guy come in. It's in the winter, and he had a big overcoat on. I watched when he went in, and he's coming out about half an hour later. I let him take a roll look. So I said, look kind of a little bit bulkier. He's an older guy too. Oh, jeez, I'm sorry. What's that train? Oh, I was going to bring it to the front. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Come here. You got 2 choices. You either pay me for everything and leave it, or I call the cops. Because the cops ain't going to do nothing.
Yeah.
He paid me, and I said, leave the trains right there.
Ron puts up with no crap.
We'll just have to shake you down before you leave.
Yeah. But like I say, I had 30
We're
showcases,
watching you.
so everything was all, you didn't see that though, did you?
If you've been around for a bit, you know that we've designed and sold some 3D printed products on our website to help decorate game rooms. We wanted to increase our output, so when BambuLab said they could send us a couple printers, we said, yeah. We got the new A1 and A1 mini printers going, and they've been a treat. At an entry-level price, the print quality and the volume is insane, especially when compared to high-end machines. And not only that, the A1 series can also print in multiple colors, which 1 is an incredible value, and 2 is great for some ideas we have planned. So right now, everything is actually calibrating all by itself, which is great if you're new to 3D printing and you might be intimidated by getting bed leveling all set up and all that stuff. Now, both of these printers are equipped with advanced flow control and vibration compensation algorithms, which pretty much means no matter what I do to this table, it's going to stabilize it, which is really cool. And printing is actually super precise even after switching colors. So while it's getting ready to switch colors, the nozzle swaps are actually really easy if you want to print in a different size or you need a different nozzle for a different material. On the touchscreen, you can just select what file you want, press next, and choose what color or colors you want to print with. Then the print begins preparing, and all you have to do is wait. Now with both of these printers, the print volume that you can get out of them is super, super helpful, especially for our business. Like I said, we've actually used this to print off a ton of stuff to help decorate our game room. This is our Joy-Con mount, and we actually need to put a lot more up because we have a lot more Joy-Cons. We have some PS5 controller mounts. We're trying to get all of them to put right here, and then a bunch of Xbox controllers as well. With these prints, we're actually really comfortable mounting all of these things. Some of these are pretty expensive controllers, including this one over here, the Millennium 2000 controller. And then over here, we actually have our GameCube mount as well, which is super cool. Let us know if you have any ideas for mounts in the future. I have a feeling we're going to try and do some for Game Boys and stuff like that soon. Now, me or Matt the engineer, we can't be monitoring these machines all the time, but they make it super easy because with the Maker World app, you can actually see how your prints are doing with their built-in light and camera, and you can even start prints remotely, which is nice since we're so busy downstairs doing stuff. So while this is going, definitely check out our deal on the A1 or A1 Mini. You can use our link here on screen or go to the link in the description for more info, and look at that. That was so quick. I love it. And while you check that out, I'll plan on giving that guy away.
Over here is the shelf wall. I think it's about 160 or 170 shelves that can fit.
So somebody calls, you got it all listed what quadrant it's in. Everything's listed.
So that is, I guess, a problem with this is none of that is listed. None of that is listed.
That's your backup.
It's unprocessed stuff that we got to get cleaned, tested, sent out, whatever.
Yeah, I had the same thing in the basement. I had a whole big area just for all the gaming stuff, because all the wires and the controllers.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But everything on these middle shelves is basically for sale. Like, this is our shipping station. Everything we sell, we got to ship it.
Post office loves you.
Yeah. You probably didn't have to deal with as many shipping boxes.
No, I never shipped anything. The only time I shipped was when I had the big comic deal. In the beginning, I had 2 runs of Spider-Man, I had Avengers, Daredevil, I had all runs of all of them. It was only 500 pounds.
They'll sold for quite a lot, if I remember right.
$250,000.
Yeah, 500 comics, $250,000. That's a good payday.
You want to show them upstairs?
Yeah, we've got our Build the Barn shirt on display. We sold basically all those early on when we were building this. We did a whole thing. That was actually in May, 3 months after we met you, was when we started that. So I always say like you, and then there was one other guy, Game Barn Justin, who were kind of instrumental in changing the business, because like Alpel came on 3 months after as a full-time eBay seller.
Yeah.
Which was your stuff. Changed his life and changed the business, and then Matt came on that same year, so I'm forever grateful. I hope you know that.
No, I mean, hey, I'm glad. I'm proud of you.
Well, thank you. That means a lot. So this is the Pokemon room. There's me as a kid with Pokemon.
Oh yeah.
You can see it's always been in my blood. And then in here is the game collection. So this is all personal stuff, not for sale.
Yeah, I had one of them. That's why my barn's got so full.
Right. Yeah, I've tried to confine it to these 2 rooms, but it gets full pretty quick.
I know you had your special room in your house for collection pieces. Did you ever have it on display bigger at the shop?
No, the shop was kind of its own display. It just, you know, like I had fishing lures behind the counter here, where I was heavy into fishing stuff, you know, and pocket knives. But that was all showcase. That's why I had 30 showcases. Imagine 30 showcases in 2,000 square foot.
Yeah.
No, I didn't want to go out. You know what drove me out? Was this thing here.
Yeah. Yeah.
It drove me out. No, I couldn't take it anymore. People come in, well, eBay said this, and eBay said that. And I said, no. I don't care what eBay says.
Yeah.
You can list anything you want for $1 million.
Well, they said, how much is that? I said, I know how much it is. You don't have to look at eBay. Done a great job.
Thank you.
It's impressive.
What would you do different up here? Get some knives on display?
Where?
Where would we put it?
There you go.
You're all gone, I hope.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
We each kept
1,400, man.
Yeah, we each kept a couple as a personal token.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then a cool little face one.
And just when you think you've heard it all from Ron, he pulls out another crazy story.
She says, we want to get rid of everything in the house. I'm going, well, I don't know. I don't do that. We got to be out of here in 30 days. I said, well, you got a problem. Refrigerators, freezers downstairs, more freezers, brand new stuff. Give us a price. I go, oh, no, I don't want it, so I'll just go. The whole house, right? She said, yeah, the whole house, and also there's a garage back there full, so I give you $1,000. She said, where are you going? Wait, I said, well, I'm going to leave. She said, you got to get it out of here. I said, what? She said, we'll take the $1,000.
Oh my gosh.
We got to be out here in 30 days. I got it all out.
That's when you're basically just providing a service, and it doesn't matter what you pay.
So Ron, you brought us some stuff today.
Yeah. Yep, I got it. BB guns?
Get the guys, start unloading it. Tell us a little history on it.
I couldn't bring it all.
That's all right. This is a good load.
The Mickey Mouse gumball. That's not for sale.
Okay.
Not for sale. Don't let them sell it.
Okay.
For the kids.
The Mickey Mouse
There's a
gumball.
stand. There's a stand right there.
Oh man, that's awesome.
And you saw it in the basement.
I remember, yeah.
Yeah, okay, the other part's in the box. Be careful.
Okay.
We'll have to put that in our basement.
That's,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
not for sale.
Yeah.
Awesome. Look at
I'm gonna be chewing gum all day. Every day.
right? We should fill it up for real. That'd be fun.
I didn't supply the gumballs though.
Yeah.
That's all right.
They cost too much.
Yeah.
Feed the help. Come on.
Right.
Wherever you want to do it.
Signed by the
duck.
By the duck. By the mallard. BB guns bringing me back. Not the first load of these that we've gotten from Ron. All of them are quite old. How far back do you think these go, Ron? If you had to guess.
Oh God, I got some go back into the 50s and 60s and all that.
Yeah, I think
Maybe
lot
in a
of them are
couple in the 40s even.
Yeah.
You know, these are
I
Red
think
Riders.
I think that one little Tommy gun, that thing is, that's pretty old.
Yeah,
and it still works.
Yeah, we would play around with that one when we'd come over.
It's funny because a lot of this stuff, you know, we'd see in your basement or whatever and be like, man, I hope we get that someday. And now here you are. Turbo Vets.
A Lionel clock? That is a Lionel clock.
Want to see something different? Look at this. It's a whole box of the same records, and it's all Elvis original.
Oh, that's cool. The big ones.
Yeah.
Literally. Are there more comics in here? Is that?
No.
Okay.
I have there's some more stuff at home. I picked up a collection of they're like science magazines, little square science stuff.
Oh yeah.
But there must be 200 of them.
Okay.
You know, but I think the right person would buy them.
Yeah. Still doing shows. What keeps you doing it?
Not the money. It's the thrill.
The thrill, the love of the game.
No, the action.
I get it.
I need action.
Yeah.
Wait for the phone to ring.
Yeah. What would you do if you were in my shoes? Where would you go with the business?
Keep doing what you're doing because that's what's hot.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know of anything else.
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything, and I listen all the time. I watch the stock market 24/7. See what's hot.
Yeah.
And there is nothing else. That's all they talk about.
Okay.
Gaming. You know.
All right.
That's all the young kids do now.
Yeah.
I know they're trying to cut it back where there's so many hours a day and all that. They're not going to cut these kids
But
down.
no one has any social skills anymore.
Right.
No one talks to anybody.
I go to the grocery store. I went to the store the other day. No, I went to get some gas. And I go in there and I said, I'm on number 9. And the girl gives me a number 9 lottery ticket. I said, wait, no. I said, I'm getting gas. Oh, you said number 9. I said, number 9 is the number where I'm pulled up to. Oh, give me the ticket. I'll take it anyways because it probably got lost anyway. So I go out and I pump the gas and I give a $100 bill and I go out and I come back and my change is $35.01. So I give her a quarter. So what's the quarter for? You didn't give me $35 back. So what's the quarter for? She didn't know what the quarter was for. Just give me 2 dimes and 4 pennies and my $35 so I can get out of here or I'm going to walk around the store while you figure it out. I'm in total shock. Yeah. You know, I guess I shouldn't be. I guess that's what it is. That one truck I gave you, that one big Fruhoff, $500 back then. A woman come in and says, I can buy it for $450 online. I said, what are you waiting for? I said, are all the parts there? She said, you won't come to $450. I said, no, now it's $450. Now it's $550. What? She said, you just went up.
Suddenly 500 doesn't sound so bad.
No, I pulled that trick before, but you just went up. I do it at the show all the time.
You always get some Nimrod that doesn't know anything.
My God.
That's it, Buzz.
That's it. That's all she wrote.
Gotta go.
All right. Well, I got to give you this before you leave. Build a barn.
Oh, cool.
So
Everybody signed it.
You were instrumental in that process. The whole crew signed it.
Glad you built your barn. Proud of you boys.
Thank you.
All I did for like the first year of my employment was list trains, so
He became a train expert.
Yeah, he did.
I'm known as a train expert. I probably know more than you now.
Well, no. You may think that.
Hobby Shop Ron is an absolute legend. He's gonna always be a pillar in this Caterpie crew and our Caterpie family. And I'm super excited for whatever he's gonna bring me next. But honestly, guys, we don't even have a full idea of what he brought today. It's the next day, Ron has gone home, but that leaves us with all of this stuff to look through. And boy, what a pleasure it was having him here at the game barn.
I love Ron. Comment Hobby Shop Ron.
Absolute legend. And the thing about him is he always, like, when we buy stuff from him, or the first time now when he comes, we really don't know what we're getting. It's just kind of like load it up, figure it out later, dig through it. So we have a live hunt to see if what is great or what is
Do you know what
not.
he said to us right before he left?
What?
He goes, oh yeah, somewhere in here is a box of games.
That's right. And I think consoles too. He doesn't really know what to call them, so we're not really sure.
But apparently it's in one of these, maybe?
Check these out, dude.
That's so
The
cool.
giant Star Wars comics. He kind of showed these to us specifically. That's pretty sweet. So 2 number 1s and 1 number 2, and these are legit old. And as we do this, I want to kind of separate into like 3 different stacks. 1 being eBay, 2 being like local auction, like just get it out of here, sell it at the local auction house, so lower dollar or bigger stuff that we just don't want to ship. And then 3, like if there's any Amazon or like whatnot type stuff, we'll do that. What do we have here? Just random, really old books. And some of this stuff can really surprise you, or surprise me. You know, you might find the little classic series of Flanagan Company, Chicago, is worth huge money for some reason. I don't know.
I wish he just had a box of this, of like the old D&D stuff.
I know.
If he
used
had
to
all
sell
of
a ton
that.
of that in his shop.
Out of everything across all the videos we've done with him, I think we got maybe 4 D&D items.
Yeah.
And
he had thousands originally.
Yeah, and those were like 50 to 100 bucks a piece.
Yeah, we got some good stuff from him with those. There's a 1930s Life magazine, another one.
Life is that old?
Yeah, dude. Life has been going on for quite a while.
Man.
So far, everything here is an eBay pile. Just really unique stuff. That's ancient. Goodness gracious. That's got to be like 30s if I had to guess.
And when you say eBay stuff, like this is probably stuff that will sit for a while.
Yeah, and you need a global market to be able to sell it, you know?
Yeah, I mean, Marine Supplies and Motorboat Accessories, the book by Sears, Roebuck & Co. That's not flying off the shelf every day.
You know? Maybe it is. I don't know. I'm not talking to those people personally, but they might be out there. Ooh, what is that?
Spider-Man.
That's kind of fun. I think it looks, that's kind of modern though. What is this? Certificate of Star Trek's Captain Kirk as a Romulan action figure. Is that below here?
Is that in the bag?
Oh, there's more of the Star Wars things.
What the heck?
That's a pretty good box.
Okay, let's take this down. And
yeah. I have not seen the Star Trek figure, so that we might be out of luck there. Unless it's in one of these other boxes. I think these are just straight up. Oh, these are in way better condition too.
Oh.
That.
Wow.
Those are like.
Put those back in that sleeve. Get your grip mitts off them.
You're not kidding. What else do we have? Yeah, this is like, Star Trek fan clubs. That looks old. Let's see, 1976.
Wow.
Nailed it. What the heck is this?
They're like cut out.
Is this what the, oh wow. So it's like,
Prints.
yeah, February 1942. Like newspaper, maybe.
What's in there?
That's kind of fun. Superman, 33s. That was that box. Impressively random. The Star Wars, these ones in particular, certainly my favorite part. I'm just gonna say all of that is eBay.
Yeah.
Going in the eBay pile. And then this as well. This is like, I don't know if this is how retail stores got them, but the Elvis records, all in like new condition inside of their original box. That's gonna be eBay. I think we should sell them all together just because it's unique to have them like that. What do we have here? Ooh, looks like a serving tray. Looks very old.
And in case you guys aren't familiar with us or the channel, we are located in Michigan, and the amount of automobile stuff that Ron has had is pretty big, and it can be collectible to many. So
right, 54 years in business in Detroit, Michigan area. You're gonna get a lot of unique motor stuff. This stuff is just so old. I don't know what any of this might be worth. It's a sign. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we have something special and we have no idea. This is kind of cool. A couple locks on a little display. Let's see what we have here. What the heck is this? Some sort of. Is it a 33? Yeah, it's probably a record of some kind. The Legends of Rock and Roll.
Direct from rock and roll heaven.
Yeah, I just want to keep it in here because it's in like minty condition. All right, we got. Whoa! I'm looking these up. Let's check these out. I am curious.
Superman.
Yeah, what the heck,
dude? Best wishes from your.
So Super Friends.
Limited
Two
collector's
full-length
edition.
novels. I'm assuming this is the same exact thing. There's Dick Tracy.
Toys R Us. What the heck?
Oh.
Interesting.
Yeah, let's look these up, see if those are worth anything. And a quick look, sold listings on these, depending on condition, 10, 30 bucks in some cases, averages about 20 a piece, so.
It's not nothing.
Yeah, there's lots of solds on them, actually. That kind of surprised me. We got more of this kind of stuff. What the heck does that say? I cannot read it. It says check prices.
Oh, these.
Whoa.
I remember what these are.
You do?
So last time
these?
we got a bunch of hobby shop stuff. we found these. These were like the promotional cards for movies that they would put out.
Oh, shoot.
And they were usually like 6 different versions of it.
Paramount presents Jerry Lewis as the Sad Sack, 1958.
Wow.
That's actually
So I bet
crazy.
these are all the different promotional things
that.
for it.
Yeah, so it's got like the original like stamp on the back.
Oh no, this is an entirely different movie or show. Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis, partners.
Dang. Some iconic
Okay, yeah, so
names.
this one has the set. So this is numbered 1. There could be 6 of them in here.
Yeah, it looks like you might be right, about 6-ish in there. 1956. That's legit, dude. I don't know if these are like how limited these might be, but this is.
I
this
remember we
seems
looked up
intriguing.
some old-timey actor that was worth like $100 in near mint condition. So these also aren't nothing.
So yeah, we're talking about something here for sure. Could be varying rarity. I'm gonna say eBay on those, but that is cool. If you guys know anything about them, let us know.
We get so much information
Exploring
from you guys in the
with
comments.
you guys. Yes, and the comments are very helpful and much appreciated.
It's cool that we get to kind of show this stuff, get it back into the world so there's evidence that it existed.
I love it. And also, I love entering the hobby shop world again. With Hobby Shop Ron, man. It's just random, fun, cool stuff. Well, this is glassware, which I'm not going to sell on eBay because I don't know how to ship it. And that's just a perfect candidate for local auction. Like, I've actually sold a good bit of the glassware at local auction, and some pieces have gotten $100. Or
Okay.
most of them get 5 or 10, but I don't have to worry about shipping it or doing anything. We're gonna load it up in the van and get it out of here. But what do we have in the big one?
That one says Collectors Club.
It is empty.
Oh.
Unless, yeah, that's
Anheuser
empty.
Busch.
That would
Oh,
have
this is-
it would have a Stein in it.
These are beer signs and
I
steins.
think it's literally just this one, but that's pretty legit. Budweiser, beer Stein. Oh, there's the Stein. Okay. That's probably the Stein for this.
So these things, we were looking them up because Ron actually has a large collection of just the big mugs, and they can be like $100 at best, maybe more.
I'm
I
gonna
don't-
say usually not worth
yeah,
that
usually not
by
but
any means,
the
but
ones Ron has.
yeah, maybe that beer sign could be really good. I don't know if I want to ship that, and I honestly think this is the kind of stuff that can do great at local auction.
Yes, you
Like
got the
it's pretty
the
highly
local-
demanded.
like the local bars that like decorating with old stuff like
Plus,
that.
we have a pretty big scene here for all of that.
Yeah,
Lots of bars.
Michigan's big, on
Grand
beer.
Rapids.
Yeah.
Like lots going on. But then there's a lot of these starting lineup figures. Now we have not looked at any of these. I did not pay but hardly anything for these, and I told them a lot of times these aren't worth anything, especially if you got random NHL players like Adam Oates.
So what are starting lineup?
They produced these kind of in the first card boom of the late 80s, early 90s. They still do to a small extent. This is 1994, Pavel Bure. Like, he's a good hockey player. Like, if there's some Wayne Gretzky's in there, sure. Michael Jordan, Wayne Gretzky, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, like the top most famous can have some value, especially Michael Jordan. I'm not interested in going through them individually.
Well, we
There's
see
more
how much-
hockey.
Yeah, I mean, we see how much space they take up just in these boxes. I mean, what's your rough estimation of like the value of just one figure
I would say
in this
one
box?
figure in this might be $2 plus shipping. Like,
Oof.
they really aren't much. But at local auction, I wouldn't be surprised if we got $5 for a bunch of random ones. So my split of that might be $3, but
At least we didn't have to
I
deal
don't
with
have
it.
to do any work. All right, what do we got here?
Could
BB
just be
gun
like
case?
a BB gun case.
Which we do have a whole stack of those out in the shed. Which those are going to local auction. We're not gonna.
There's nothing really to say about them.
Yep. Is this the Mickey Mouse thing? There it is.
Oh.
So this, we have the base in my garage, and he wanted to give it to my kids,
That's so cool.
which is so adorable and kind of Ron. This is by Superior. That is old too. That is cool. So we're gonna put that in my basement and probably put gumballs in it or something. And then a big old Coca-Cola 64 ouncer. It's got a mellow yellow lid. How about that?
Okay, what's in this guy? It's sideways.
It says glass.
Yeah, the labels on these boxes aren't always correct. Like this could be the games.
Okay, I want to look at this one first. This says Roseville Pottery.
Ooh.
And that brand is one of the brands that I got like $150 for a single piece at a local auction. So I just want to see if it actually is, and point out to you guys that if you find it, you got to pick it up because it is almost universally expensive.
I wonder why.
Yeah, I really don't know. This is McCoy, but that is the real McCoy, as they say.
Yeah.
So McCoy's good too, but what the?
Whoa.
Well, we're gonna get to that. That's full. That has stuff, and there's 2 boxes underneath. 3.
Oh, please.
Can you imagine if it was just vintage?
Please don't be glass.
Right?
Please be vintage cards.
It could be anything with Ron.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, this is Roseville pottery. So it's kind of etched in there. It's hard to see, but you can see the R. I bet you that piece is worth at least 50 bucks, maybe even 100 plus.
Man.
So
It's hard to get excited about that after seeing this, I gotta admit.
nice. I'm with you. I just want to make sure
Yes.
it's got this look to it.
Yeah,
It's
like
the
like a nice matte
finish,
pastel.
glossy feel to it. So this is Roseville 1296. You guys can look it up. Let me know what it's worth, but I bet you it's something decent. I mean, we just gotta dive right in. This
Okay.
is,
Let's get
I
this.
don't even know what these are for.
Probably the stands for those. Okay.
Maybe.
Gosh, what do we?
Should we start here or should we start there?
I don't know, dog.
Well,
It doesn't.
This one's not very heavy. Let's
these
start
don't
here
feel
then.
like
This
cards.
could be unrelated to cards.
No.
Wouldn't you know it?
Dang it.
Okay. I'm just, glassware's not really for me. I do want to know the lowest hanging fruit in case I see it.
Little statue. So these are
Little-
probably bases for little statuettes.
So we'll keep all this in the same box for the auction house. But this,
This is a heavy duty.
I don't know, dude. I see bubble wrap coming out of the box.
I know. I'm not feeling too.
Ron, why you gotta break my heart?
Please.
Oh! That's it, Magic the
Oh.
Gathering box. That is a
Wait, is
crazy
that-
looking piece, though.
The green tinge to glass. Can't that mean it's uranium glass?
I don't know, brother. I just work here.
Okay. It's probably not, but
1969 Stradivarius.
oh man, 2000 Wizards.
Be nice if that was full of cards, wouldn't it?
That box alone is probably
Yeah, let's at least keep the box.
$10, right? If only that was full of packs.
Yeah.
Which again, Ron had.
I remember he had a box like this. It was like 1996 Topps Chrome Basketball, which is Kobe Bryant's rookie year and the best product. And I just had a mini heart attack because that would be worth tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands if it was actually in there, still sealed, and it was just glassware or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like he has sold everything, so he has had everything, including cards, collectibles, you name it. All right, this one says glass. We're just gonna move on. That one says glass.
But what if there's games in it though? Because
You're right. We have to at least quickly check. Confirm. That is really cool though.
Wow.
Giant Stein mug thing. Don't even know what to call it. We still have. He said there's a box of games.
Ron, please.
Okay.
He lied to us. Hi ho, Silver, the Lone Ranger.
That's this one.
What?
It's a Stein with a. Yep. I feel like these might be good Steins. I think we should look into these a little bit because we might want to sell these ourselves, like this Lone Ranger. Let's see what this one is worth. So this one, 25 bucks ish, up to 35. I don't know like what this type of thing would go for. It's got a power cable. It's pretty intricate. Like I wouldn't be surprised if that had some pretty good value.
There is a hustle for everything, guys. Don't let us skim over this.
I mean, there's a reason Ron was buying stuff. Like, he bought only based on like local market knowledge. So what can sell in person, in store. Never looked at eBay. Actually, has a disdain for it. We might do eBay. We might do auction. We'll look into it more later. Here we have, okay, some train pieces, older ones. Definitely eBay there. We sold hundreds, if not thousands, of trains through our, probably hundreds in our encounters with Ron, but some.
Yeah, maybe including
high-dollar
accessories, maybe.
Yep.
What is in this case, though?
This, it's pretty light, man. I don't know. There you go.
Oh.
These are wood. It's kind of cool.
Okay, Ron actually mentioned something about this. He said it's a, he just said it was like a Japanese bowl set. I wonder if it's actually Japanese made.
I don't know. They're really
or
cool.
what, but
it's a cool finish on them.
yeah.
Coming with the case. I'm gonna say local auction on that.
Kyle Petty, Grand Prix
go.
stock car.
Some train stuff.
Okay, this kind of thing. eBay.
Oh yeah, for sure. It looks like it's gonna be all train pieces. What the heck? That's cool. 1982.
Little puppy stickers.
Puffy stickers. Ooh, there's an American Flyer track switch. That's an oldie. All right, that's a good box. Okay, continuing on. Box under the table. Bunch of old guides.
Wow, the book on air guns And
Disneyana?
Disneyana. And collecting toys. You would study like price guides when you were a kid, right?
Yeah, I would like do competitions at school to try to win $25 gift cards to Barnes & Noble so that I could buy the baseball card price guide and memorize it and just memorize all the keys. I still have all that information in my head.
So Ron was just doing that with everything else.
So he did kind of believe in some level of price guides because we've had a lot of those from him. He just didn't adapt to the eBay, universal price guide. Okay, there's more starting lineups, but you got like David Robinson, a little bit older for basketball. There could be some Michael Jordans.
Come on.
It's like, we'd also like Kobe Bryant as well. That's like, I'm guessing this is like 92, does it say?
93 edition.
93, so too early for Kobe, but definitely in the Michael Jordan era. What is this? Oh, it's all red.
Oh, yeah, it even looks...
I just think we have to send all those to local auction, and if there's a Michael Jordan, maybe we'll have a good result on that one.
Ooh, this one says Fragile. Must be Italian. I'm also kneeling on the table now.
It's more. Hockey.
Oh, it's hockey?
Yeah.
Gross.
And these are as well. This is like a clock. That's actually really cool.
What the heck?
That's probably going to eBay.
Welcome to Duloc. It's a perfect town. Please, where are the games, Ron?
This is some kind of wild train handmade thing.
What the heck?
I'm not even going to take it out of the box, but he loved that piece. Ron really loved that piece.
Oh, it's this thing.
Yeah.
You're right.
It used to be displayed like on one of his cases or something.
Yeah, it was like, yeah.
There's a box within a box here.
Does it feel like that's games?
I'm hoping that this is it. Because unless it's that other box.
What's in that?
In here is just like there's a big old train piece and then some train books.
Man.
Mostly. Old Lionels and stuff, which is cool.
All right, please be...
It's not games, but this is legit. This is legit.
Your Matchbox. And
Yeah, Matchbox.
what's that?
Ken Kidder Railroad models.
Old Matchbox is good.
So just for kicks, let's look this one up. There's one sold for 125 bucks. That's a good piece. This is probably, I'm gonna guess this has pretty considerable value as well.
Normally the bigger stuff does, yeah.
What do we have here? Redline.
Ooh.
Hot Wheels Redline. As literal as it gets. Red lines on the tires. If they're old, usually late 60s or early 70s. This one's 1970. The OG Hot Wheels, like this one as well, have the red lines. Now, condition is everything. These aren't in the best condition. This is an Ice One 1969. But I've known about red lines for a lot of years. You don't find them very often. They are way harder to find. But if you find them, you can find them cheap because they're Hot Wheels. So a lot of times people might have them quartered at a garage sale or whatever. We've got a couple more boxes. We'll see if we can find that box of games. Hopefully we will. Well, this is our last box, and he said there would be a little box of games. So
I doubt it's this.
I am doubting that as well. How about a giant statue? What is that? What is this? Oh,
Franklin Mint.
Franklin Mint collector knives.
Most stuff from Franklin Mint is pretty
Babe
cool.
Ruth.
Whoa.
That's legit. But it looks like we have like a set of like vintage baseball player Franklin Mint knives, and Franklin Mint can definitely be nice. That's Cy Young. Did we stuff in these boxes, or is it just
Maybe.
packaging?
Oh, this feels like there's something in here.
Does it?
Yeah. Is it in a...
It does.
Is it games?
It's a New Balance box.
Please be games. No, that wasn't a Wii. It's glass.
Oh, this is a Franklin. Yeah, this is a Franklin Mint case. So this probably goes with those knives.
Oh, okay.
I would be willing to bet that is a set, and those go with it. We'll have to look that up. We'll definitely see what that is worth. We've got another box here. Is there stuff in this one? I'm guessing this is just for packaging. That is empty. This is empty.
Yeah.
He went through so much to protect it.
What the heck?
Dude, it's got an entire base.
What the heck? Hey, we get this thing back in here?
We'll never get it back in the same, I'll tell you that. It is so heavy. What in the world is this?
It's a clock.
Bro, this is made out of silver.
Stop it. That'd be wild.
What in the world did this retail for? It's like 20 pounds.
Goodness. What the heck? Any indication of...
I see nothing.
All right, well...
No,
Chase
Google
after the
image
right
might
clock.
help, but Google lens. Chase after the right clock. All right, let's look into the knives. Okay, the Franklin Mint knives, we have a complete set of 6, and there's one sold for like 160 bucks. So
Okay.
that's a good score. This, I just did Google lens on because it got me curious. It says it's a Pro-Antic Napoleon III clock. And similar clocks are saying bronze, and
Maybe it is.
like one sold for 600 bucks at some local auction. This one is listed for like 1800 on eBay, very similar. I don't know what to do. That would be really hard to sell on eBay and ship. So I wouldn't want to ship it, but I also don't want it to go for not a lot of money. So we'll have to figure out what to do with this piece and other pieces like it. We got a nice stack of eBay stuff, a nice stack to bring down to the local auction house, keep them happy, keep our relationship going. We're gonna bring all the pictures and stuff like that we got from Ron over there as well. With that, hit the like button for Hobby Shop Ron. He's a dream, he's a pleasure, and I love that guy. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.